Yes.
Have you established what age group that would be? Children coming to six?
Well, we're targeting 10th graders. And the reason is if, like the Lincoln High School, it's an IB school, so it's very difficult when it's an IB school to bring them. So it seems the 10th grade works. Now with the AP, we could go, but 9th graders are too young. So we're thinking 10 and maybe 11. Yes?
Is this dormitory meant to be on the campus or on the property adjacent to the campus?
No, on the campus. Because the school had a dormitory a long time ago, somewhere in Mati or near Makri, and that doesn't work. Because also the dormitory will bring another type of life. My family and I, we spent in Thessaloniki, the campus of Anatolia, where really they're residential, and there is another life, events, activities. But if you are in a remote area, even the logistics are a nightmare. More security, more this, different cafeterias. Here will be. But in order to do that, we're thinking to purchase adjacent land. So therefore, we will expand and build the dormitory all the early childhood. Yes, go ahead.
In one of the board information meetings last year, it had been mentioned about the possibility of losing part of our property because of the metro and what's going on. So that's been resolved and now we're talking about buying even more?
No. At this point, we are renting close to 2 stremata, the part of where is the elementary school. Now also there is the plan for resurfacing or restructuring the whole area, and there's supposed to go a road there. If that goes on, maybe we'll take part of that land that we're renting it. So sooner or later, either the land is going to gone or this person is going to build something. So what we are looking is how we can reframe, and that's what we're looking. We even have an architect who's looking the whole master plan to see, is the entrance make sense to be from Garitu or to be where it is? And we are not yet ready to receive their report. They're working on that. But that's a land that doesn't belong to us. Now, you know, in Greece, people, they protest, and therefore this might take between 2 years and 200 years. But we don't want to wait. If we move successfully in what we believe it was unfair done in 2005, and we accomplished that our land is called closed, κλειστό οικοδομικό τετράγωνο, whatever is the explanation, then we have ownership of that land and we can be very flexible. So we're not planning to lose land that belongs to us, but we're renting it. And of course, the gentleman who is a lawyer knows that it's important to us, and every year he's driving crazy with the increase of the rental. 10%, right? Every year comes says 10%. So he's hijacking us. And sooner or later we need to resolve this to say goodbye. And you know, we're in Greece and people like to make quick money. Questions, comments, donations, everything we take. Credit cards. Yes?
The adjacent land that you're looking at, is it adjacent, like, would it be right next to part of the campus, or would it be slightly further away?
No, the two lands that we're looking, the two parts are adjacent. Now, again, it doesn't help us to talk about why it should have been done before, but these are adjacent. One of them, there's no secret, it used to be the rental old building which says Alumni Hall, right? That for some reason we were renting and then we didn't buy, and then the other one is across this theater, another land that is available. So these are the two pieces, and the idea is that we might join this and get some of our old land so we can expand it. But the Greek law is very complicated. It's very complicated. Maybe it's better to do two different buildings. It's, yes?
When you're looking to grow in the number of children per classroom, what is the maximum number?
Okay. Let's dispel the myth, because there is an elementary school situation. Now, if I remember well my numbers, that there is only one class, which is 5th grade, right, which has 27 kids with an aide. That's it. Now, let's take 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade. These are kids, so 1st grades are what? Its average what? 19, 20? 20, 21. So the only case that we had was 5th grade for the following reason. We have a waiting list in the 5th grade. The following reason. 4 parents. They told us they're not coming back. So therefore, we plan to have about 23, 24. And then they came back and they said, well, you have to take us. And we took them. I made the decision to take them. And therefore, what we said is that let's have an aide. So 5th grade, 2 classes, they have an aide. 1st grade, even though it has, Miss Cool, how many kids we have? Where is Miss Cool? How many? 42 altogether, which means 20, 21, and 21. And still we have an aide for both classes, right? Because we believe 1st grade need more. So 2nd grade was Ms. Mandarakis? 20. So it's 21, 20, 3rd grade.
23 and 23.
How much?
23.
23. So it's only happened in the 5th grade. Now, would I have made a different decision? I would say no. If the 4 parents who their business arrangement did not happen, they came back in September and they say, well, now where I'm going to go, I had the kids for 3 years, then we say we took it. So that's the only grade. Now, we do have ESL classes with small students. It's not an issue of the classes. We have also some of the, for the first time in our history, I believe, high-level math, Mr. Kelly, high-level has 21. When my son was in 2005, the high-level math had 5 students. 5. 21. That tells something. Oh, by the way, I want to share something with you that we had a visitor, Dr. B. Cameron, who works for the State Department, is responsible for the whole region, came and spent 1 day with us. And she told us the following. Our students, that they take SAT 1 and SAT 2, their average is 1,785. The average of this, with 2,400, they're perfect, without cheating. Greece happened, without cheating. The average of the best prep schools in the United States that charge 38,000 and above, it's 1,700. We're above that. Now, the students who take only SAT 1, which supposedly are less challenged students, our average is 1,685. The average of these prep schools is 1,610. Are we happy? No. Last year we had an SAT group of 20 kids in the class. It was partying all day, because you cannot. This year we have a new program. How many kids are in the class? 5. So we're learning. So size for us, it's not an issue because we're not for profit, so nobody is profiting by putting 3 more kids. Now something else that we do that not other schools they have. I think we can testify. We have math specialists. Other schools don't have that. And so therefore our teachers with Article 13 have time to spend in talking to each other. We have a long way to go, yes. We're looking at the new curriculum and also new ways to assess student learning, which is the, what's that, MAP, the MAP. We have IRO standards and on and on and on. Every time when the faculty, they get together, they have ideas to make this experience better. So where are we going to stop? At infinity. That's another math thing. The sky's the limit.